Increasing tourism in the Danube Delta. Tourism is a service industry that has started to become a part of everyday life and also a major source of employment in some areas prone to sightseeing or fit for various leisure activities. Increasing the number of visitors in a particular area presents economical, social, cultural, and environmental advantages. An element that must not be forgotten is respecting the principles of sustainable development, as this aspect has the goal of improving the people's lives without destroying the environment. Although the Danube Delta is fascinating on its own, there are many more ways to bolster tourism there. One of the ways to improve the marketability of this geographical area is taking advantage of the popularity of ecotourism, a concept that implies visiting places in order to enjoy natural environments and ecosystems, both of which the delta does not lack. However, the delta still has some disadvantages, mainly pollution, undoubtedly the worst problem, of which three categories can be distinguished: the pollution of the air, of the water, and noise pollution. One of the aspects that pose a great problem to the fauna and flora of the delta is the demand for one-day tours, as they usually employ motorboats or speedboats, vehicles that disturb the bird colonies and schools of fish, along with a picturesque aspect in their vicinity. The easiest solution to implement, which would lessen the repercussions of these trips, would be regulating the number of boats that offer daily tours of the area and the power of their engines with the intent of making them more silent. Another problem caused by pollution is the contamination of the waters and marshy areas with litter coming along the Danube. This issue could be solved by either placing artificial dams, nets, or natural filters, reeds and rushes, with the purpose of retaining flowing waste. The westernization of the indigenous culture through food and drinks as a consequence of the emergence of popular franchises such as Coca-Cola or McDonald's, a problem that can be tackled by promoting the local culture and cuisine while simultaneously preventing large corporations from opening subsidiaries. The intensification of commercial fishing, which threatens the growth of fish colonies and also jeopardizes endangered species. The solution to this issue is the prohibition of commercial fishing, with the goal of allowing the fish population to reproduce. Solving these problems is mandatory so as to make the Danube Delta an oasis of a traditional indigenous lifestyle. The goal of all these measures is the promotion of local customs and cuisine, the preservation of the natural environment, and the discouragement of the commodification of the natural setting through activities only meant to entertain tourists. Ultimately, the Danube Delta presents an extensive tourist potential that, through its exploitation, would bring innumerable advantages to the surrounding region, but will also present the danger of destroying its main attraction, the environment, and also its indigenous culture. The capitalization on the tourist potential must be carefully balanced with the principles of sustainable development through a series of measures that would prevent the disadvantages quoted previously.